Hello friends, in this video what we'll be doing is we will be discussing about the address of a variable and indirection operator, because we have almost finished the uh, function part. But as I was discussing in one of the video, that functions which we have built so far can only return a single value. But if we want to return more than one value from a function, then we have to somehow use pointer. So before pointers can be introduced, so let us understand about the address of a variable and indirection operator. So inside a programming, when we say that we declare a variable, let's say int, okay, what happened? So what happens is, in the memory stack, this is code section. So inside stack, one memory is reserved, and this memory is called as A. So this memory must be having some location. So where this A is getting stored, or where this A is getting declared. So that particular portion of memory must be having some address to it, so that we can access that memory, so that we can access this A. So it is always required to know the address of a variable. So to know the address of a variable, it's not a very big deal for you now, because you already have seen that whenever we say scanf, what we do, let's say it is %d, and we say at the address of A. So this ampersand is telling about the address of A. So whenever any variable's address is required, so you can say this, that's it. So let me show this to you. So let's say I'm having a variable int, and the moment I say int A and the program runs, so a memory is reserved for this A. So where this A is situated in the memory, so to know this, simply print the address. Now address of a variable, whether it is an integer type, whether it is a float, whether it is a character, it will always remain a whole number. That means an unsigned integer. So for that matter, we normally use %u. So what are we interested in? In printing the address of A, where that A is located in the memory. So if you run this, you will be able to see that inside the memory, it is at location 6422022044. Okay, so if I take another variable, let's say b, then where this b is, printf %u and then address of b. Let us bring this onto new line. So the variable b is at some location which is 64222040, and they are not sequential. So what is being done is, the variables which we normally create are randomly assigned some memory location. Okay, and it is difficult to work with memory locations. So instead of memory location, what we do, we name those location and use that particular name, because remembering or working with names like A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z and so on is much easier in comparison to working with these numbers. Now, what normally people do is, they always, let's say I have assigned some value to this 5. So what will happen? So the moment I declare the variable A, then a memory is reserved, and then once I assign some value to this A variable, that means I am assigning this value to that memory location. So what I am doing is, I am placing this 5 here. So the 5 will come at this memory location. So the 5 will come here. Okay, so where is that? This. So the 5 will come at this memory location. So if I say printf %d a, so it will return what? It will return the value which is stored at the memory location A. So let us say new line here also, and then let us print it. So this will say what? This will return what? This will return the value which is stored at the memory location 64222044. Okay. Now is this the only way to get the value of this particular variable? No, there is another way. From the address, now this is what this we are referring to the address. And if we derefer it, derefer means if we use an operator which is called as indirection operator. So an indirection operator is normally written as star. Okay, so this is called as indirection. That means in the direction of, that is in the direction of. So if I say at the address A, so that means this is pointing to an address of, this is basically referring to address of variable A. And if I write star here, that means this will return the value which is in the direction of A. That means which is in the direction of the address of A. So that means it will simply return the value which is stored at A. So it will return what? It will return 5. So let us see this. So if I now say printf %d, comma, now if I write address of A, so it will print what? It will print the A's address. So let me say, let us segregate everything. Now if I print this, so it will do what? It will print the address. Okay, so it has printed the address. Now I want to know what is the value at this particular address. So either I can write simply the variable name, or I can use this indirection operator. So that is %d, comma, dereferring or indirection, in the direction, what is the value in the direction of the address A. Okay, so now if you do this, you will be able to see you will be getting this 5. So to know the value of, or to know the value which is stored at a particular address, you will always be using indirection operator. Okay, so in this particular video, till this point only, so from the next video onwards, we will be working with function which can return multiple values, and before that we will be discussing about pointers. So thank you very much for watching the video.